Those are my dogs. My good dogs. Yeah, I just wanted to show my chicken. Yeah. I was going to get some razor blades, you know, since he's a cock. And I found out that those are illegal. I didn't even know that. But anyway, this is day three or day 4 of our house.
Day 4 now.
Alright.
We missed day 3.
That's me again. Yeah, I figured I'll go away from the noise, but there's noise everywhere. So, but anyway, I just walked down the street. Our house is actually down on the corner down there, but they're like building everywhere here. And you know, our engineer, he bought all the materials ahead of time for our house because of the inflation is just out of sight with building materials. So you know, we set aside money for building this house, but with the cost of materials, it might double by the time our house is finished. So, but I want to just show some of these houses. I mean, I remember when they started that one, it was like looked pretty small, and then it got big. That's a big house. So, and then there's one over there, same thing. It's just crazy, the building that's happening in the Philippines. And this house over here, I thought we had one of the smaller houses in the neighborhood. Only because I didn't want to work when I retired. And I didn't want to, I'm a perfectionist, so I like things clean. So I didn't want a big house, but no. Since everybody has big houses these days, I have to make my house big too. So now I just need a lot of work for myself. So, I mean, I actually mop the floors like at least 2 or 3 times a day. Only because I see one little crumb and it's like, but I got a cool mop, man. It's a really cool mop. That baby, I used to get on my hands and knees, but this mop is really cool. But yeah, look at how big that house turned out to be. When they started that, I didn't think it would be anywhere near that size. That thing's huge. And then this house, I guess this is going to be the smaller house in the neighborhood. But when I was walking by there, I could see through the windows. It's tinted windows, you can't really see, but I could, when I was walking over here, I could see inside the house. It's got a lot of antiques inside that house. But it's a weird house. It used to look pretty good when it was new. But somebody was telling me the story of this house. I don't know, I think they're back in the States and they got sick and they never came back. So, you know, I don't know if it's for sale or what, but there's a lot of antiques inside. I don't know if you can still see, but maybe I shouldn't show it since it's not my house. I can hear thunder back there. And there's another house over there that's going to be huge. You see that White House? It's funny that there's a Christmas tree up there, but you know, September 1st starts Christmas around here, so even I'm going to start setting up for Christmas on September 1st, which is in about, what, 2 weeks? So, this is our neighbor's house. I get the impression he's not a big YouTube fan, so I'm not going to say too much about this house. This house is nice. He's a nice guy. He just doesn't seem to like YouTube, so until I talk to him some more, I'm not going to say anything. So, anything else going on? No major disasters today. We'll see what they did. This is, like I said, I guess day 4 is what Golda said. I lost count already. But when you're retired, like I always say, there's six Saturdays and 1 Sunday. So I stick to that. But it's really easy to forget what day it is. And there's some of our materials, and then there's the rest of it. But there will be more coming. We just don't have room for all the blocks. And this is what they're doing so far. And this is for one of the walls. And then this is going to be built out to here. So I think it's going to be 3 meters, whatever 3 meters is. And then, I don't know. You had to look at the picture. I put the picture already, posted the picture. That's all cement right there. And then bending the rebar. Look how they drove that truck there over here. Lucky they didn't drive over that rebar. It's pretty good. But anyway, our tent's gone, our kitchen's gone, so now the kitchen's going to be a real kitchen when they build it. I'm trying to figure out where to put our plants. That is a real pain. Some of our plants got buried, which they're going to die. And what's best is the ones that buried is fruit trees. And you know, I just moved stuff way out of the way. I even planted some way out of the way and planted it back on the property when they're done. But there's sort of like a Filipino pear on this side. It's buried. I know it's going to die. I don't know what it's called. It's not called a Filipino pear. It just, to me, when I tasted it, it tasted like pear. But it's buried, so you know, just from experience from trees, and back in the States, if you bury the trunk, they usually die. And it's there's 3 of them, but you see it, one's in that pile, and there's another one over there. But yeah, they usually don't live very long when you bury the trunk. I moved the mango tree. I just planted it right there, and then I'll plant it back on the property when they get out of the way. But we just had to move stuff out of the way. You see my chicken up there. Yep. I always tell people he won more fights than Mike Tyson. So, go to pitch that shirt up there. It's Jerry Rice, 49ers. And I think that's ugly and shit. Nobody knows who that is here. So, but she's into it. That's our sports bathroom anyway. It's the one with all the paraphernalia, sports paraphernalia. So, I know I was looking at some of the baseball players from the 20s. I think they're 20, maybe even sooner than that. Maybe they're pretty old, and they're baseball cards, and they're probably before 1920. Then you got Lou Gehrig stuff, and you know, just stuff that I've got over the years. I used to have, well, I still do have a huge football card collection. So, but yeah. Anyway, told us at 8 minutes, so that's it. We'll talk to you later. Bye.